Hey guys, it's me, Rich. All right, so you already know the story. Texas Democrats fled the state to dodge a vote, running like cowards. But when they finally came back, they were greeted with something humiliating: permission slips. That's right, grown lawmakers forced to sign hall passes, if you will, just to leave their own Capitol building. You see, that's what happens to you when you run away like children to get out of doing your job for the sole purpose of holding on to whatever little power you already have. You're no longer trusted, and therefore there have to be safeguards put into place so that the business of the people of Texas can continue. However, one Democrat refused to go along, calling herself a political prisoner after being locked inside the Capitol overnight. Now, in this video, we'll break down how the stunt blew up in their faces, why Republicans gained even more ground, and what this circus really means. Let's get into it. Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. So, if you like our videos already, but you haven't done so, you should become a subscriber to the channel. You can hit that notification bell and smack the like button because it helps us get our message out to more people. And thank you. So let's set the stage. Texas Democrats thought that they had pulled off the political stunt of the decade. They fled the state, boarded planes, skipped their jobs, all to block a GOP voting bill. But when they finally slunk back home, the welcome wasn't exactly warm. Instead, House Speaker Dustin Burrows had a little surprise waiting. He forced them to sign documents. Yeah, actual permission slips, like they're in grade school, that allowed state police to monitor them 24/7. And here's where it gets really absurd. Lawmakers who wanted to leave the building had to basically check out like they were in middle school. If you wanted to grab a sandwich outside the Capitol, you needed state troopers watching you. What happens when grown adults refuse to play along with their own detention rules? Well, Representative Nicole Collier wasn't having it. She flat out refused to sign. She thought the requirement was demeaning. So what happened? Well, she got locked in the Capitol overnight. Yeah, an elected lawmaker basically detained in her own workplace because she wouldn't play along with the rules. She even posted a picture of herself inside the locked building, quickly turning the whole stunt into a viral political theater. But here's the part nobody saw coming. Collier didn't just refuse to sign the document. She went full activist and called herself a political prisoner. Let's pause here. Political prisoner? Really? That's what she called herself. The same term used by people locked up under authoritarian regimes. Except in her case, she wasn't thrown in a gulag. She was told she couldn't leave the office building that she works in unless she signed a piece of paper promising to return. All right, so here she is, Representative Nicole Collier, acting like a whiny little baby. Give it a watch.
I refuse to sign the permission slip to be able to leave the Capitol. I disagree with that authoritarian tactic.
It's not an authoritarian tactic. My goodness. It's called accountability, Nicole. You guys ran out of state more than once. You did it twice. They don't want to see it thrice. So here they're holding you accountable for what you've done.
That they have taken, as being part of the minority party, we don't have a lot of victories.
I wonder why that is.
But we do have our principles.
You have principles? Really? You were sworn into office to represent the people of your district in Texas, and yet you didn't care about the rules. That takes principles. You ran away in order to block something that the Republicans were very legally doing. You have no principles.
We still have our dignity. And
you have no dignity either. You ran away like whiny little school children.
We still have the right to protest.
You can protest all you want on your own time, but you need to do your job.
And resist. I will have to stay here. I hadn't really given much thought. What matters to me is making sure that I resist and fight back against and push back.
She is fighting back, resisting, and pushing back to what, guys? To what? To things that the Republicans are doing that is 100% legal that they have done themselves. That's where we're at right now. Republicans instantly called the label ridiculous and pointed out the obvious. This wasn't oppression. This was accountability. This is what accountability looks like. And outside the Capitol, progressive activists gathered to cheer her on, still applauding the walkout that cost taxpayers millions and delayed disaster relief bills like for that flood. Yeah, while Texans needed help recovering from actual disasters, Democrats were staging one inside their own legislature. Meanwhile, Republicans kept marching forward. The redistricting plan the Democrats tried to stop, it's happening anyway, guys. With a quorum restored, Republicans are set to gain 5 new seats. So what was the grand outcome of this principled stand? Well, it was a humiliating backfire. Here's the truth. Democrats thought that they were striking a noble cause. In reality, they came off like spoiled, rotten kids who stormed out of a classroom and got dragged back in, and then cried victim when they had to follow the rules. The legislature kept moving on without them. The redistricting is happening, and their walkout will be remembered as a stunt that accomplished absolutely nothing. So what do we take away from all of this? Well, it's simple. Accountability matters. Democrats tried to run, but the rules followed them home. They called themselves martyrs, but they ended up punchlines. Republicans gained seats, Democrats lost all credibility, and the voters, they see exactly who's working and who's playing games. There's your bright side. All right, thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next one.